What's up, YouTube? The new moon in Cap. The new moon in Capricorn. A grounding moon. Good time to start new habits for this earthly incarnation. Again, they have us thinking that we incarnate from the bottom up. We're living bottoms up. We're living outside in, dying inside out. Because we live bottoms up. We incarnate into this root chakra, into this earth chakra, into this earth level or frequency, and we feel as though this is the beginning, when this is really the fruit or end result. It is the beginning or the end, however you want to look at it, but I'm just trying to get the point across is that this is the densest level, this is the end result, this is the grounding result, this is the result of which all the work that you've done or let get done in the other layers of life. So when we lay our body down every night, we're laying the root down. We're laying the body down. The root chakra that is basically just looking for food, sex, and sleep. So you maybe got some sex, maybe got some food in that day. Now you go to sleep. Then as you lay there, you move up each chakra, each level. You go up each level till you get to out of the body, pretty much. So, or deeply into the body, however you want to look at it. The body being the universe. So you just move up, and that's the same thing when you return to the body. You're coming from the crown back to the root, and then you reincarnate back into the earth. So when we're talking about influences or influenza, because that's really what all influence is, influenza, a buildup of an influence that is non-complementary will be damaging to our ether chakras and our lymphatic system. So as we regurgitate garbage and it continues to manifest into our subconscious into this reality, we have a situation where we have influenza. We have the flu. The flu is just influence that is sick influence. That's all it is. And you go through influences every day, all day. So when you're in extreme, and being sick, you got to understand that if you're sick, you're in a position to change. It's a beautiful position because you know you're bottoming out. You're in a position to change. So, and you can relate to these humans and teach them how to heal themselves once you've been sick. So it's always a plus side because it's always the law of equal exchange. Everything is equally exchanging. So when it comes to influences, you're going through the influences all day with these Jesus influences, all these influences. You can talk about Aries. Or the Aryan influence, Moses, fire. We're talking about that influence. Somebody had to be the stringent influence, the extremely rational influence. It's always there. There's always going to be the fire influence. Then you have the water influence, or you go into the this Pisces influence, I could say, Christ, and you have all these things all day. All these different things are Jesus. I shouldn't say Christ, say Jesus. All these influences are part of us and they're happening all day. So if you keep a bead on astrology and you know what parts of us, whether it's Moses, the Moses in you or the Emmanuel in you or whatever it is in you, whatever influence is coming out of you, and we call this the stars, we call it astrology, that's all it is. That's just keeping a bead on that. So again, we're getting a bead or keeping a bead on people. That's how you beat people. Somebody has a bead on you. Somebody has a finger on your pulse. Somebody is anybody that can determine. That's all determination is. Determining something as reality. So anybody that can determine your rate of vibration, they're beating you. Anybody that, because again, when we look at an atomic level at life, you can't spot an electron. You can't locate an electron or a proton at and simultaneously determine its rate of movement. Those two things are impossible to do at the same time. So that's the same thing with us. If anybody can pinpoint your rate of movement, then they have a beat on you. So you're being beat. That's what that is. That's all that is. Because we all live on a beat. We all live on a beat. And pretty much yeah, again, I'm gonna keep stretching this video. When it comes to the parts of us that are attacking us, It's just the parts of us that don't remember us. Anybody that is in a frustrated situation or anything like that, or that's attacking you, they're in a position where they don't remember you. They don't remember their self. So when they run into you, if you're a manifestation of self, being yourself, they just can't remember you. And you do remind them. So when then they're forced to ignore you. So you got to break people's cycles for them. That's what I'm realizing more and more every day. You got to break their cycles for them. Because people want to bring the worst out of you so they can continue to be who they are for their reality that they've created. So they can't, because they don't want to disturb. They've gotten so good at pimping their reality. When you break their cycle for them and kill them with kindness, you force the change. You force the change in their cycle. So now you're at a point where you're consciously breaking other people's cycles or giving them the chance to break their own consciously. And you do this every day. You do this every day, whether you're in line talking in subtle ways, whether you're at the gym working on what you work out and, it's holistic workouts and you just show people, your energy level. Again, when you're working out too, what are you working out? What are you working in? You can see what people are working out and what they're working in, what they're working into their lives. Is it working or working out? And with the gym shit, man, they always want to say, people want to act like bigger is better when it comes to that, but an enlarged heart, inflammation is the beginning of the end. It's the end of it. So look at it. Look at inflammation in anything. Inflammation in money, inflammation in anything. It crumbles. So if somebody has a big heart, it's not necessarily the best thing. So, yeah. Just a quick little vid for y'all, man. And I'm going to go on to the next one.